Reggie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my videos. In this video, we are going to unbox some things that have shown up here at the house. One of them is a purchase and one of them is an A-OK. And many of you that have seen my videos recently know that I've kind of put a stop to receiving a lot of A-OKs, partly because of the very large collection that I recently purchased. I feel a little guilty taking books from people when I may actually have those books in the collection. So with that said, I'll probably just tell you that the A-OK that I'm going to be unboxing is not a comic book. So how about that for a little bit of a mystery to keep you watching the No. So the first thing that I am going to open up is this package right here, and it was an eBay purchase, that I picked up, and many of you have potentially heard this story already about how I was perusing the eBay machine, and while there I saw a posting that kind of caught my eye, and it was someone that was basically selling a really cool comic. Specifically, Amazing Spider-Man number 110, which is the first appearance of Marvel's greatest and newest superstar, that being the Gibbon. And so when I saw this post, it caught my attention. And what I noticed from the headline was that the person was basically acknowledging that this book was affiliated with the Gibbon gang. And so as soon as I saw that, I had to place a bid. So I put a bid in on the book. I won the book. I messaged the guy and said, hey, I had to bid on this when I saw that you were talking about the Gibbon gang, and I signed it Regie and Regie Collects. And so he responded back acknowledging that he actually watches the channel and was like, he's a fan. I think that's what he said. Not a huge fan of that word, right? But he is a subscriber. That's probably a better way to phrase it, in my opinion. But he was like, I am going to put a little something extra in the package for me to be able to give back to the comic book community. So super nice seller. He packaged it pretty nicely. So we're gonna I think he taped it a couple of places. So let's see if we can get the tape off. I thought there was only one piece of tape and the bubble wrap didn't give way. So there's a couple of pieces here. We're gonna remove that, and then we are going to check out what I've already alluded to, which is at least a copy of Amazing Spider-Man number 110. And so we will start off with that very same book. And it's actually not in bad shape. I mean, there's several spine ticks down the spine, but that's not necessarily why I picked it up. The price was fair. I got a kick out of seeing the Gibbon gang on eBay, and so it was a cool pickup. But definitely a really nice copy of Amazing Spider-Man 110. I'll say that I have worse copies in the collection, so this one isn't all that bad. And then there's another book in here. He actually had this one up as part of the sale. There was the pair of 110 and also 111, a very, very trippy story featuring Craven and the Gibbon. And I want to say that, the rest of this story, to some degree or another, kind of wraps up in Amazing Spider-Man 18.HU. If you have not read that very sad story, yeah, I don't know if you want to read that, but very sad story that this kind of concludes in my opinion. So those were the books that I basically picked up, and this is nice. Oh, there's a note here. Thanks, a little something for the community plus giveaway. How cool is that? All right, so he included a little note back here on the back side on a backing board, but what he sent over, and you can tell when people watch the channel, because what he sent is kind of sort of two of my favorite things: Black Costume and Mark Bagley. How cool is that? That is actually a really, really nice cover. And I will tell you that this book is going to find its way back to the comic book community. There is no doubt about that, as much as I would like to keep this. I also should probably note that it's like 3 of my favorite things. It's Bagley, black costume, and it's a red cover. It doesn't get much better than that, but shout out to the eBay seller that actually hooked me up with this awesome book. Definitely appreciate it, and it will make its way back into the comic book community very, very quickly. Want to encourage you guys to stay tuned because I have a little something coming up that you guys may be interested in, and part of it is this wonderful large thing that was sent over to me by my good buddy Randy Resnake. He has hooked me up several times. This was the AOK that I was alluding to. This thing is definitely bigger than your average size comic book. But we are going to open this thing up, and many of you may already know that Randy is a fantastic artist when it comes to cover recreations. I've been the recipient of several really fantastic AOKs from him, and really awesome guy. He puts these things together with nice little pull tabs with notes and all that good stuff. Some painter's tape on there, so you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong with that. So we're going to remove the painter's tape here from the packaging, and we are going to get our first look at what is inside. And I will tell you, I do know what's inside of this. I'm going to get this open real quick. And yeah, that is all right. That is all right. Oh, it's not back there. I thought it was back there. Oh, man. That's all right. This is cool. A little Pit action. Who doesn't love some Pit and Timmy from the 90s? How cool, man. This is really, really nice. The detail that's in here. It's a really cool piece. I definitely dig Pit. Dale Keown and the work that he did with Incredible Hulk during his time, the work that he did with Pit, the crossover work that he actually did with the 2 characters, all fantastic stuff. And my man Randy Resnake did a great job with putting this piece together. You may see from time to time various pieces that Randy has sent over to me or that I've purchased from him in the background. I'm actually probably going to put this one up very soon after this video drops, of course. But definitely a cool piece. So I'm going to close this back up and set that off to the side. We'll find a good spot for that until this video drops. It'll have to sit somewhere. And then after the video drops, then I'll go ahead and display it. But what you guys may or may not have noticed over the course of this video, that there is actually something that is missing from the background. And if you watch the videos, you know that I've had something on the wall for the last couple of weeks that was essentially the Go Collect giveaway. And I have now taken it off of the wall. It is sitting on the desk. And very soon, it will actually be sent out to one of you. That's right. This is the Go Collect giveaway video. And I'll give you a phrase in just a moment. But if you are interested in getting into the running for this book right here, Swamp Thing, number 37, the first full appearance of John Constantine, 9.4 white pages, really, really gorgeous book. If you are interested in getting this book, the process to get it is relatively straightforward, right? All you have to do is to be a subscriber of the channel, a resident of the United States, a resident of Canada, or have a mailing address in the US. Those are essentially the criteria. You're already watching the video because in this video, I'll give you a phrase. Once you have that phrase, you head over to the community tab. You find the post where I'm talking about this week's giveaway. You click the link, you go to MailChimp, you plug in 3 pieces of information. One piece of that information is the phrase that I'll give you in just a moment. Once you plug that in, you're basically in the running for this week's giveaway. You then tune into the Ready, Set, Go preview show to find out if you are the winner. If you are unable to watch the Ready, Set, Go preview show, then you have a week to watch the show and to claim your prize. But I definitely want to encourage you to come out for the live show because we have a ton of time every single Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. All right. So, with that said, the phrase that we're going to go with for this week is the name Alan Moore. Super talented writer Alan Moore is going to be the phrase that you plug in to get into the running to win this awesome book featuring Alan Moore's work. And so again, I wish you guys luck. The process to do it is relatively straightforward. If you have any challenges, if you search YouTube for Regie Collects Go Collect Giveaway, there are a couple of videos that will walk you through the entire process. And if you watch those videos and you still have questions, you can always drop me a message at Regie Collects on Instagram, or you can send me an email to reggie@regiecollects.com. With that, I'm going to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm going to wish you good luck. And like I said, if you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Take care.